All right, and welcome to Vertical Angles Level 1. Now for number 1, it says given angle CEA. Let's just go ahead and label that first. As we see, we have C to E to A is going to be 6x plus 10. And then we're also given, I even switch the color up here, we're given angle BED, so let's see, BED is equal to 4x plus 14. Now, we want to ask ourselves, what type of angles are we being given? Because these two angles are opposite from each other or across from each other, we know that we call these vertical angles. They are vertical angles. And what do we know about vertical angles? Well, vertical angles are congruent. So in this case, what we can say is, hey, you know what? That 6x plus 10 can be set equal to that 4x plus 14. And from here, all we have to do is solve for x. Okay, so let's see here. Do I move my x's or my constants first? Well, of course, I move my smaller x first, and we can subtract 4x from both sides. And 6x minus 4x would be 2x plus 10 is equal to, we create a zero pair, 14. Now from here, well, solving for x is pretty simple. We get rid of our addition first by using subtraction. And now I have 2x is equal to 14 minus 10, which is 4. We divide both sides by 2, and of course x equals 2. Now, a lot of y'all made mistakes on the test with this because you didn't fully read the question. So it says, what is the measure of angle BED? Notice x equals 2 is not the correct answer. So when I look at angle BED, that's that 4x plus 14, well, I'm going to say, okay, 4x plus 14, but what is my x? Well, my x value is 2. Let me even highlight this in a different color just so we understand, hey, this x value is 2, and so we can do 4 times 2, which would be 8, plus 14, which is equal to 8 plus 14 is 22 degrees. Which means that this angle right here is in fact 22 degrees. It means that this angle across from it is also 22 degrees because they are congruent. We could even subtract 22 from 180. We could do 180 minus 22, we would get 158, and know that I'll use a different color here, that 158 is that angle right there and that angle right there. All right, let's move on to example number 2. Okay, in example 2, it says given angle CEA, so let's see here, CEA again is 10x minus 2, and we're given the angle BED, this right here, is also 6x plus 18. Now, I want you all to notice something. Here we're not given two lines intersecting, we're given two triangles. But if you were to take your pen or pencil and you were to really trace this line right here, and you were to really trace this line right here, you would see that they're still forming vertical angles. And so I know that those two angles right there are vertical. Since they're vertical, well, we can set them equal. We can say, you know what? That 10x minus 2 can be set equal to the 6x plus 18. And from here, we're just going to solve for x. So once again, ask yourself, should I move my x's or my constants first? Well, of course, we always move our x's first. We can subtract 6x from both sides. 10x minus 6x is 4x minus 2. Those cancel. Is equal to 18. From here, we can add 2 to both sides. And 4x is equal to 18 plus 2, which would be 20. I divide both sides by 4, and x is equal to 5. Now, once again, you have to ask yourself, is that the correct answer? And the answer, of course, is no. We have to take this and we have to find angle CEA. Well, I know that CEA is this angle right here, and so that's 10x minus 2, where, let's just go ahead and use a different color here. Our x is 5. So we can do 10 times 5, which is 50 minus 2, and 50 minus 2 is, of course, 48. And so we can actually come in over here, and we can say, you know what? This angle and this angle right here are 48 degrees. Why? Because vertical angles are congruent. Now, once again, what if I was asked to find the angle right beside it? Well, this angle right here would be, it's on a straight line with the 48, so we can do 180 minus 48, and of course that would give us 132 degrees for that adjacent angle. And of course that one would be 132 degrees as well. All right, I hope this helps, and I'll see y'all in our level 2 video.